Right, this is evening interceptor ride to the Bluebell Woods. New helmet, no audio in the helmet I'm afraid, only from that camera, but I have got an audio device in the backpack to pick up the engine and exhaust sounds of the interceptor. When we get to the Bluebell Woods, we're going to take some photographs with my DSLR camera. I do it every year, so let's see how it goes. Right, so as we leave the village of Sevenhampton, let me tell you just a little bit about my new lid. It's made by a company called HJC Helmets. It's an open face, but the visor comes right the way down to below the chin, so it gives a good draft-free experience for my face and my eyes. Got to be careful with my left eye because it hasn't got an actual blink reflex, unfortunately. It's also got a built-in sun visor, and it's quite light, and it's got absolutely brilliant visibility. It's almost as though you're not wearing a helmet. The vision is that good, and it wasn't expensive either. So that is the helmet. It's in a lovely grey colour. I've also been fortunate enough to pick up one in black as well, for not much money. They're not expensive helmets. So that is my new lid. Riding along what's known as Fresden Lane. This is a lovely little link road that I use quite often. As you can see, it's just a narrow country track almost, a little cut through, and it links the B4000 Shrivenham's Highworth Road to the B4019 Highworth to Farringdon Road, and just a nice useful little cut through. I must say, this new crash helmet, it has given me a much more pleasant experience on the motorcycle. There's no more that claustrophobic experience that you can sometimes get with a closed face helmet. The only slight negative is that it's going to be a little bit more difficult to mount a microphone in the helmet, but there is a way to do it. I can mount it on the side. I'm sure I can get away with that, and of course the other thing is a little bit less protection for your face and your chin. Well, you pays your money and you takes your choice with that one, but I'm quite happy to ride with the open face, especially during the spring and the summer, because it does, as I say, give you that more first-hand experience, that more freer experience on the bike. I'm still going to use my other old ADV lid, which is a duo synchrony. I still will use that mostly when I'm on the Himalayan, but for the foreseeable on the Interceptor, I think I'm going to go with the open face. Well, that's the end of the Fresden lane. We're now coming on to the B4019, the highway to Farringdon Road, and we're going to be passing through the old village of Coleshill, which is now owned and run by the National Trust, maintained by the National Trust. And it was made famous during the Second World War for the place where the SOE, Special Operations Executive, were based and stationed, and it was basically for people with reserved occupations like farmers and certain key workers, and they were selected and taken to Coleshill, and then they were trained in ways which could cause an enemy invader problems. You know, they were a resistance movement. But thankfully they were never needed. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. Let's just listen to the sound of that lovely Interceptor engine as it climbs the hill, going through Coleshill. And then we haven't got too much further to run, and until we get to the lovely Bluebell Woods. So I'll leave you with the sound of the Royal Enfield Interceptor. never guess it, I'm here. Obvious statement of truth. Right, let's have a look at them bluebells. Well, I can see him. I've come here a few times already, not actually up to the bluebells, but into the car park, and there were so many cars, so many people, that I just went back home again. But this being evening, it's quiet. Oh, I know what I've forgotten. Right, back in a minute. Stupid. Right, don't ever do that again. Locked the steering, left the keys in the ignition. Oh, my keys in my pocket. Take two. Let's have a look at the bluebells. Yeah, there. Oh, the scent is beautiful. The scent is beautiful. Well, because it's very still, there's not a breath of wind, I'm able to select a very low ISO. In fact, the lowest ISO I can go on this camera, I'm not sure what it is, I think it may be sort of 25 ISO, and I'm taking shots f11 around about 1.6 of a second. You wouldn't be able to do it if there was the slightest breeze, but there isn't. It's dead calm. There's no movement in the flowers, there's no movement in the leaves, so I can get away with a long exposure. Anyway, yeah, let's have a little wander around, see what else we can find. I'm loving that open face helmet. It's a revelation. It's got complete visibility when you're riding the motorcycle. It's a lightweight helmet because it hasn't got the front bit on it. And not an expensive helmet either, and it's designed for people that wear glasses. Just look at the beautiful bluebells. These bluebells here are the best I've seen. I've been to Westwoods, but here at Badbury, at Farringdon, they are the best that I've seen. Sometimes I think the secret to taking a nice photograph isn't always just to focus on the bluebells. There's other things to look at as well in the woodland, especially at this time of the year. But even man-made tree art, can you call it that? Take a look at this. Well, for those of you that are interested in photography, my camera that I used on this occasion was D7500, and the lens, it's a Sigma lens. I can't tell you which one, 18 to 35. It's an expensive lens. I bought it for the photography of my knives. The lens alone cost me £800. But I'm going to make my way back home now. I can't stay away for too long. Mandy's at home. She's facing a very major operation in the next 2 or 3 months. They're going to do surgery on her valve, aortic heart valve, the aortic root, the ascending aorta, and the hemiarch. So for those of you that know what that is, you'll understand that it is very major surgery, and yeah, she's not looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed spring in the beech woodlands here at Badbury near Farringdon, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.